Hey there YouTube, what's up? It's a British fanboy here, hope you're having a lovely day, and it is time for a bit of Modern Warfare 2. Now I'm sure many of you will be saying, British fanboy? Modern Warfare 2? What the fuck is this? Have you started smoking crack or something? Well, the reason I'm bringing a Modern Warfare 2 commentary is purely because, as you guys know, well, I'm sure everyone, even like starving children in Ghana or whatever know about this, that Black Ops is coming out within the next... I think it's within 2 weeks or so, something like that. So therefore, this is my swan song to Modern Warfare 2. A game which has caused probably many more tears than fits of joy. I don't literally mean tears, I just mean, there's manly tears, like Conan, has, it's like, I break your face, Conan. But, fair enough to say that this game has had a very huge impact on YouTube, not necessarily just the gaming industry. It has had a huge impact on the gaming industry, but the YouTube gaming community has been reformed because of this game, basically. People make a living off commentaries of this game because this game exists. And it's like, if someone said, years from now someone will be able to make money off YouTube with games, someone would say, yeah, fuck off, you mad old nutter. But, now it's gotten to the stage where it's actually happened, and it's a very surreal idea, almost. And with that in mind, let's get Modern Warfare 2 Swansong out of the way. You won't be seeing it anymore. Alright, so, in this game, I really don't care about score in Modern Warfare 2, I don't care about Modern Warfare 2 enough to get a good score. So this is one of the first games I had, and, live with it, basically. I'm using the Silence Vector and the Silenced M9. And I quite like that setup, the Vector's quite a nice gun. Alright, so let me just talk about some of the things which have gone on recently. As you guys know, well, certainly the British people will know, is that we have the X Factor. Every year, there's all of you American people who don't really know what the X Factor is. X Factor is kind of like American Idol, because Pop Idol was first invented in the UK, then they invented X Factor, and then they made American Idol over in America. And it's just a singing contest, and X Factor now happens every year. It's an annual thing, this contest. And last year, this was, front page news, I think, that the Christmas #1 is normally the X Factor soundtrack. The winner will make a song, and that will be the Christmas #1. But last year, someone made a Facebook group of all things saying, buy Rage Against the Machine single, so that can be the Christmas #1. Just so the X Factor #1 can't be this #1 single, because everyone's sick of the X Factor. Well, no, it still gets millions of views and stuff, but the majority of society is kind of sick of it now. So someone on Facebook made this group, hoping that the X Factor wouldn't get the #1 single. And guess what? It didn't. So many people saw this group on Facebook that they felt the need to actually buy Rage Against the Machine, hoping that it would get to Christmas #1. And it did. Killing in the Name Of was Britain's Christmas #1 of 2009. It was a very strange and surreal thing. And I don't really like the song, so... But then again, I don't really care about Christmas songs, so in the end I'm not too fussed about that, but it's a pretty crazy story. And someone's trying to do it again this year, because obviously X Factor is back, so someone's already started trying to persuade people to buy a certain song in order to stop the X Factor from being Christmas #1. And the song they have chosen is, well, haven't you heard, It's Bird Is The Word by the Trashmen, that's right, Surfing Bird. What an amazing song, It's just, if I first heard it on Family Guy, as many people of this generation first heard it, but a lot of people also just heard it from when it actually came out in the 60s or 70s region, and a lot of people also heard it from Full Metal Jacket in the 80s, so it's a very strange and surreal song. Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird, bird, oh, well, the bird is a word, oh, well, the bird, the bird's a word. Yeah, that one. And hopefully that'll be Christmas #1 this year. I would actually buy that on iTunes. I would buy an iPod just to buy that on iTunes, so it would be Christmas #1. That's how funny it would be, I think, if that song was Christmas #1, Surfing Bird by the Trashmen. Oh, what a surreal experience that would be. Oh yeah, I just finished a nice little bit of fish and chips. Well, not actually fish and chips, because as you guys know, I am British, and being stereotypically British, I drink tea, sit on sofas, I am best friends with the Queen, and I enjoy eating fish and chips. But I didn't actually have fish and chips, I had batches sausage and chips, and my god, it was like having sex with a hooker that didn't have AIDS. Except, I can get a chippy anytime I want. You could never get sex with a hooker who doesn't have AIDS. if there's any hookers actually listening to my commentary and stuff, I'm not going to apologise. But that's just how, the cookie crumbles. That's how, I don't know. Yeah, should have thought a bit more about that before I said it. Anyways, I'm improvising this. It's late. Oh, yep, tomorrow I'm off to the cinema. I'm going to the cinema tomorrow with my friends. We're going to go see Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole. And I'd say I'm actually really looking forward to it because, sure, you could argue that it's a kids' film kind of thing. Well, firstly, I've heard it's not really for kids. It's meant to be quite dark at times. And also, as you guys know, I'm a uni course. I do film and television production, and I'm really interested in visual effects and stuff. I really want to do the post stuff like that, or the CGI, even though I wouldn't really use the term CGI, but you know what I'm saying. And I saw the trailer for that film, maybe 2 months ago or so, on Apple Trailers. Best place to go for trailers, stream 1080p trailers, it's beautiful. And that film looked so good. I've wanted to see it ever since, and I'm finally seeing it tomorrow. Legend of the Guardians. It's gonna be awesome. It better be awesome anyway, because if not, then it'll just be a pretty picture. Not that that's a bad thing. It looks better than Avatar does, that's for damn sure. I think District 9 should have won Best Picture last year, I think. Because, Hurt Locker won Best Picture, as we all know. And I think a lot of the reason why that won was, one, it was because it was Catherine Bigelow versus James Cameron. Those two used to be married. So I think there's a little, let's call some drama kind of thing. And Hurt Locker, yeah, it's really well made, and it's very well edited, but it's boring to watch. You can't really watch it that much. You can't bring a friend and say, let's watch Hurt Locker, and your friends go, yeah, that'll be fun. You can't really do that. And it's a bit of a shame. But I also think there's a large amount of, oh, this shit is real kind of thing, so Hurt Locker won. But District 9 is entertaining, it's more well made, and it deserved it so much more. Alright guys, so there we go. There's a swan song to Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, don't give a shit about scores. And, yeah. AIDS.